Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to take a look at Delibird in the Holiday Cup, because today is basically Christmas, I think, for at least most people in the world. I think it's the 25th. For me it's like the first Christmas day, but actually not the really important day here actually. But yeah, for everybody who has his Christmas day today, like Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope you have a nice fest with your family, especially in the current times. And look at this beautiful catch from the weather ball rock on my Delibird. Delibird did everything in this match again. Yeah, I played Delibird for 3 sets just to have something funny, because this is basically the Christmas Pokemon. Like, you cannot really argue about this. This is the Pokemon that you would like think about for Christmas. But we have a strong team around it, and this can carry us actually quite a bit, because my opponent actually just surrenders. There was nothing my opponent could have done there anymore, because Delibird was of course just way too strong, catching this one move there. It's just the best Pokemon in the world. But yeah, of course we didn't win too many games, but we actually won way more games than I thought. So I'm totally fine with that, and I am totally happy with how everything turned out. The Delibird is XL. It's not 100% like fully XL. I think I had like 170 XL candy, so I would have needed some more. Here against this dude, like, what am I supposed to do against the Marek? I have 2 ice types in the back. That's basically what I want to swap, like, get out with the Delibird safe swap. But the cool thing about Delibird as well, you see him like throwing those gifts at the opponents. It just looks hilarious. I just love it. It's just so much fun. I think my opponent did have a double fire team here. Yep. I saw so many double fire teams as well, which is kind of annoying, of course, if you play double ice and one of your ice Pokemon is a Delibird. It's not really the thing that you want to have, but it's totally fine. We can go for some Icy Winds here, and let's see how much this Icy Wind gonna do. It actually did quite a bit, and I think if I was XL, like fully XL, I would have KO'd this Talonflame here at least. I still wouldn't have won the game, but it would have at least KO'd the Talonflame there. Like, it does some damage, but yeah, that's basically it already as well. But yeah, I was lucky that a friend of mine just lucky traded me a shiny one, so shouts to him. Very, very, very nice from him. He just caught them as well on the same day. But yeah, like, I also had some shinies on my own, but they all have trash IV. And I tried to get like a normal one before. This was basically the video where I said after in the Pikachu video, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get this done. I got this done kinda-ish. I didn't get all the XLs that I wanted, but it's fine still. At least I got 170 during this event already. Here my opponent actually... You see me here shielding, and I'm going to throw the charge move as well, which is kind of bad because I didn't expect my opponent to stood still there. I would have been able to farm down in time because he was like standing still there, and I would have survived one more Razor Leaf and he wouldn't survive one more quick move from me. This kind of killed me the game because, yeah, at this point there's nothing really I can do. Could try to catch the move, but if I actually had this move stored, I think I might have been fine. Here I just wanted to land on the close combat potentially and hope that I KO it. But again, if he would have been fully XL, this would have KO'd. Here again, my opponent's worth with 1 HP in a dream, which is kind of annoying. I think what did he add in the back? I think we would have been maybe even fine. Is this a Shadow Ball? It's Bubble Beam. Yeah, we would have actually won this game as well if we had fully XL Delibird, which is super sad to think about. Just like the 1-2 power-ups. It would have been like, I don't know, 8 and 7 or something already. If we just had the best possible Delibird and like this thing here. Yeah, actually, I don't know why I closed my app, but it definitely did work out. My opponent was very surprised about me closing my app. Very proud. Yeah, that was like some kind of accident, but doesn't really matter. Actually, I was scared that I completely closed that, but I didn't, which is nice. We can KO the Sableye here. My opponent goes into the Vigoroth. What does he have in the bag? We're gonna see. Talonflame. So many fire types. It's kind of sad, but yeah, it's fine. But yeah, anyway, I hope you have all a nice Christmas there right now. And yeah, I hope you have a nice time with your family, hopefully, wherever you're watching right now. Also, there are most likely other religions who don't really have this day here, so also still shoutouts to you guys. But yeah, in general, I just want to make something funny for the Christmas day. Here my opponent catches the move perfectly, and we're gonna sadly lose this game barely still. Could have been also maybe a win. We had a lot of close games actually, which is cool. Next up we have Altaria, something that we definitely want to face. Actually I was thinking about swapping out here because this is not really worth it staying in here as well because I have 2 ice types in the back. I think I swap out actually here into my Delibird. My opponent goes into the Shadow Skarmory with the what's it called, Steel Wing as a quick move, which is interesting. We sadly can't get to another to another Icy Wind there, but it is fine. We can just let this go. We know that we're gonna survive this move anyway. And we can try to farm down, but I have to throw 1 move. Otherwise he would have got to another move, but we are in an okay spot here. We still have a lot of energy and health left on, we have a health left on my 1 Pokemon and energy here. I hope he shields this, otherwise we can still farm down. He does shield this, and we are looking in a very decent here. Because we have the Frostler still here, we can give him a shield. Let's see what he has in the bag. He goes into a Shadow Aerodactyl. Would have, of course, I did a lot of damage, but like this, we're gonna be able to just KO this thing. And Altaria comes in, my opponent surrenders, and another win down with the Delibird. Actually had at one point a 3-win streak with Delibird. Like, I'm very proud of this, I must say. Like, imagine playing basically with 2 Pokemon and still winning 3 games in a row. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, I have basically chose the most broken one in the current cup for this. I don't really like the Holiday Cup, to be honest. Like, I already posted that on Twitter. It's not really mine. Here we actually get out the Fire type perfectly, so we can go for the Shadow Ball as well. And it looks pretty decent for us, as we still have 2 shields, and we can KO him before he can get to another move. And my opponent has another Fire type in the back. And this thing gonna destroy me now. And the reason is actually that he destroys me because he gonna get a defense drop now here with his quick move. And I think, and he also denied me there. I don't know. Or did he just go for 1? I think the defense drop here actually mattered because I think I would have been able to get to another move without. I would have survived 1 more quick move. And like this, Delibird won't be able to do enough damage to KO this Altaria anymore, or we won't even survive the quick moves here anymore. So a very close game. If we didn't get the defense drop there, I think we would have been fine. Next up we have a Greedent against us, something that I don't really want to face. Actually, I faced 2 Greedent in the lead. I don't know if I have everything in there. I think I have only like 13 games in this video. So, still more than like usually people do. We can go for a Rock Blast here. Getting the shield already, we swap out into our Delibird. My opponent swaps his Talonflame there, but Talonflame cannot do anything against this beautiful Delibird there, of course. We can go for 1 Icy Wind and to another Icy Wind, throwing those gifts as my opponent and getting the debuff there. Can we farm him down here? I don't think we really have to shield the first move here. We actually get the move in. So yeah, he's double debuffed, like Flame Charge does nothing. He goes for 2 Flame Charges. I'm gonna shield the second one, so I have a move stored already. And we got the Fire type out of the way already. So many Fire types right now in the meta. We can go for a nice looking Stone Edge here. We're gonna put him low. He goes for the move. And we have our Frosters against whatever is in the back. I was thinking, okay, maybe I need the shield for the other thing in the back. It's a Crunch here, and my opponent has a Golbat. I think it was correct that I didn't shield there. At the end, it's still gonna lose me the game, because I think he would have been able to get to the Shadow Ball in time anyway. Yeah, definitely would have got to the Shadow Ball in time. It might have been a CMP tie here, but yeah, like you never know what he has in the back anyway. I think I did make the right call there, but at the end we lose by 1 HP again, which is of course kind of annoying, but this is just how it is sometimes. Decent lead here with the Alolan Ninetales, so we can go for some nice, what's it even called, a Volt Switch. Could just look at the right side. We're gonna be able to take this Weather Ball there. We can just shield. He gets next time move in, which is how it's supposed to be. I should win for 1 more Volt Switch. That was a mistake on my part. He gets another move in, which is also how it actually supposed to be. But of course, at the current state of the game, that's not something that you have to take for granted. And I was hoping that this would KO, but of course it doesn't. But I can farm down at least, and I still have my Delibird in the back, and you know Delibird gonna sweep the whole team anyway, so there's nothing I'm really worrying about. As well with this Talonflame, there's totally, like, we're easily gonna win this game. There's nothing my opponent can do here anymore. Delibird just gonna throw those presents. Oh wait, yeah, maybe we won't win this game, who knows, but it is alright. Actually, fun fact, Present is not that bad as a quick move, to be honest. Present generates you 4 energy per turn, so it's basically the same as a Shadow Claw, which is not that bad. The only problem with Present it does as much damage as Lock On. So you basically have a 3-turn move here that generates 12 energy per usage and does 3 damage. So you have 1 damage per turn and 4 energy per turn. So yeah, Present at least generates energy pretty fast, but you can see as well, it's basically a little bit better Yawn. Yawn is like, I think 3 energy generation or something per turn and also 3 turns, and like does all 1 damage in general, or 0 damage even, I don't know. Imagine like Slacking getting a new move, that would be like crazy, but yeah, I hope that this will never happen because Slacking gonna just destroy everything. Basically the same as Chansey in the quick move. This is actually something that Niantic did pretty well, to be honest. There are like always some Pokemon that would benefit from the current system of Go Battle League, or like in general from the PvP system here, while they wouldn't be as good in the main games. And they kind of reduced them just with the quick moves, which I think is a decent thing. Like for example, like Slacking just has the quick move because of the ability. I think there's no chance that this ever gonna stop and we have like a different quick move for Slacking because it only has the ability to Truant, I think. So it always like doesn't attack for 1 turn, so it's fine. Yeah, my opponent actually throws against my Delibird. I think you could have been able to just farm me all the way down, but who knows. We're gonna be able to go for our nice Rock Blast here. No, it's already in range to KO him from that. I am gonna be able to get this off. I think my opponent actually shields here. He does. Gonna try to farm him. I can shield this move and then have to try to farm him down. He goes for the Shadow Ball as well. I can farm him down. And now we're looking not too bad. We have the Vigoroth against us. We already have like a lot of energy stored here on the Graveler. I think I'm gonna go for 1 more. No, I don't. Swap out. It's a Talonflame again. And my game lagged and I couldn't throw my move. I think I would have been able to win CMP against Talonflame, and it wouldn't have been even CMP. And at this point I just lose. I had this like several times, so I just couldn't throw my charge move even though I was on the perfect turn alignment. Here, I'm sorry opponent, he lagged in the beginning. I'm just gonna bait him with a Rock Blast. I just took this there because I kinda wanted some units with a Delibird, and if I have to start some turns in front of my opponent, I'm sorry, but I have my Delibird in the back. You're gonna appreciate that anyway. So we're gonna just see the Mandibus coming in here. We can go for 1 Stone Edge, put him in range. I think we're gonna swap out anyway soon. I should have went into my Delibird here actually, I think. Would have been definitely the better play. But Delibird gonna come in and clutch this game anyway, as you're gonna see later on. We're gonna go for the shield there with the Frostless. We can go for a nice Avalanche. And this gonna, yeah, you can just farm all the way down. And my opponent gonna go into a Talonflame. I don't know why he didn't go into that before. Did he swap into this thing before? No. Yeah, he swapped into the Mandibus, never mind. It's a double flying team. We can go for the Rock Blast, gonna KO him, and we're just gonna go into our Delibird. And you know what we have to do here? We have to give my opponent some presents, okay? So we're just gonna give him some more presents, and we don't even throw our charge move. We're just gonna give him all the presents, and he died from all the presents, which I don't really understand. I think it's kind of rude from my opponent just to like go down like this, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe my opponent just didn't like me. The funny thing is, like, always like, oh wow, you play this Pokemon and you play those Spice and you think, yeah, I'm gonna lose anyway. But imagine how sad it must be if, like, for my opponent, like, imagine you lose to a Delibird in Go Battle League. Like, it must be so rough. Like, usually you see all the meta things, you play all the meta things, and then you see like this random dude running his 1100 CP Delibird and wins against you. Like, it must be so heartbreaking. Yeah, nice catch by my opponent, very well played there. We're also getting close to the end of the video, so I can say already, like, I hope you have still a great holiday and in general a great holiday season coming up to the end of the year. Hopefully we have a better year next year, and maybe we have some live events where I can attend as well. Would like to meet all the guys from my community anyway, so that would be cool, but we have to see with COVID and whatever. Yeah, Delibird gonna do his best job again, catching all those moves. We can go for another move there. I'm just gonna shield, and we're gonna be able to go for the charge move. Delibird coming in clutch again, throwing some Icy Winds, and now we can swap out, farm down, and Delibird just secures us the win here into the last battle. We have Graveler against Graveler in the lead. I think I started 2 turns later than my opponent. Yeah, of course, because why not? This is how the game right now functions. But no worries here, it's Christmas, so my opponent gives me the Stone Edge and gives me the shield for me running a Rock Blast, and at least we deny our opponent here right now. And we can go for the Stone Edge here. My opponent goes for the Stone Edge. Yep, we can shield. I don't know if he's gonna shield. Kind of sad that we lost TMP there, but yeah, if we have good IVs and whatever, it's fine. My opponent goes into the hardest counter for this team in general, just the Obstagoon, but I know they're gonna be able to get to at least one move here with the Frostless. He has to throw kind of early, and I might be able to farm all the way down on my Geo thingy there. I forgot the name again. Graveler. Can farm all the way down here. I hope he goes into his Graveler again, because otherwise I have no option against this. He goes into this Graveler. We can go for the Stone Edge. Bye bye Graveler. This should KO him already. What does he have in the back? It's gonna be the Frostless. And you know what we have to do? We have to show him our Delibird. Delibird is the best Pokemon in this meta right now, the best Pokemon in the world. We can go for the Stone Edge. Easy clap, thanks to Delibird. And this gonna be it for the video. Have a great rest of your holidays and see you in the next one.